warship foundered.
Hey team, it's Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing great. Smaland coming at you with some a little bit tips and techniques, and also just a fun gameplay with the Smaland hitting over 200,000 damage with 1.1 second reloads. And hey, before we begin, like, subscribe, bell button below if you'd like to support what we're doing here at the channel. I appreciate all the support we've had in the previous times, and we're just having a blast doing this, about talking about learning how to sail ships, shoot ships, do all the things and whatnot in World of Warships, and having a blast at the same time. So let's talk about it. Smaland. This actually goes in general with any DD. If you don't want a Smaland, go check out my videos, check out other people's videos about what a Smaland can do. It's personally one of my favorite destroyers because it allows you to do every single thing that I'm talking about here. World of Warships channel also just released how to play gunboat destroyers. Smaland definitely falls in that category as a gunboat destroyer, but also as our artillery destroyers as well if you want to build into it. I don't really call a Smaland an artillery destroyer, but it does fit the role if you want to do it. But watch out with this. We have the lightning. Watch what's going on right here. We're going to see the lightning. We're going to spot, but then he pops smoke. Someone already popped radar. We have radar of our own, so we'll pop that. 7.5 kilometer radar, and that's exactly what it is designed to do right now. Definitely a menace to other destroyers where we can just bully people out of a cap like he's doing right now. He's running away. He was smart, though. He's running away. He was angled away. So now, guess what? We have the cap to ourselves. We have free reign to shoot. We can continue to spot and provide a big role in capturing Charlie. And you notice how I did the same thing. I've kind of backed myself into it. First rule is be patient. Just like the Navy SEALs say, no need to run to your death. I mean, same goes for any strategy. Just take your time, analyze the battlefield, and figure out how you can be of some assistance. And that's the biggest thing I'm trying to teach other players to do, is be an assistance, not a hindrance to the rest of the team. So what we're going to do again is continue to cap. We're going to back into it, giving ourselves an escape route, a thing that the World of Warships channel has talked about with artillery destroyers. Any destroyer that is, give yourself an exit. Always think about where you're going to go if in case, pardon my French, shit hits the fan. So right now we're going to get, nice torpedoes from, again, I don't like the subs. I don't like subs the way, look at my torpedoes. They don't like home. They're just straight up skill where you can fire them, hopefully it gets there, and you deter. We're going to continue just trying to set the Montana on fire here, Montana that is. And again, we're just sitting here. We don't care about the cap anymore. We've already got it. We're just going to keep firing for free damage, if you will. And we're going to juke in, juke out. You notice the throttle. Again, another technique I've talked about. If you want to juke, you're very good at juking shells. Ooh, nice hit. 4 torpedo hits flooding and a fire going on. That is tons of damage right there on the Montana, and he is probably going to run away right now. But all while we're shooting to start another fire and take free damage because no one's really shooting at us that much. If they did, we're going to throttle juke. Notice I'm reversing. I'm going forward. As soon as I see the indicator that says fired from more than whatever range that is, you're going to see an exclamation mark blink and goes red. Again, I'm going to change the direction. You either turn left, turn right, move forward. Don't just sit there and just become a static target for someone to hit very easily or predictably. You want to be unpredictable. There's like, you fired, exclamation point, fires, I go forward, and those shots are thrown off. Basically a waste of a shot for him. He's got to wait for a long reload, all while we started another fire on the Montana. And now we're kind of figuring out, hey, does he burn for the rest of the time? We're undetected now. So guess what? What is the next role we're going to do right now? Well, we're going to go spot for our team in the east. We have 2 battleships that are hungry to shoot at somebody while 2 battleships are trying to flank us. So what are we going to do as a destroyer? Not only do we cap, but we also spot. And we also become I guess you could call it a shield for battleships right now, because look, I have 2 friendly battleships that have no DD protection, which means that if there is a destroyer over here, that they can continuously spot for free our teammates as well as torp them, and that's something we do not want to have happen. And again, I encourage you guys, if you guys want to play the destroyer role and have the ability to do that very, very effectively and well and often, that you are providing a screen against other destroyers, trying to menace your big battleships or battle cruisers or whatnot. So we get a shot at there. I didn't really juke that one, but we're going to see if we can start a fire on the Minnesota. We're spotted before shooting, so I'm assuming there's a destroyer here somewhere. But you know what? We're gonna because we're such a scary gunboat destroyer. The other destroyer that's spotting on my rest of my teammate is probably just gonna back off and not want to deal with us because we have radar. Their smoke is rendered useless if they come in within our biting range. So right here, we're going to go ahead and see if we can burn more Slava action right here. Just continuously firing. Notice I like the 1.1 second reload on the Smaland. Very, very effective destroyer. Very scary, very menacing. It puts a lot of DPM downrange, and that's why I can make a battleship turn away. That's how scary and menacing this thing is. So, everybody's shooting at us now. Yep, we're missing again. Again, turning left, turning right, stopping, slowing. Every time I see exclamation point, firing, get away, get out of the way of the shells or become unpredictable. Yeah, see the other team? Notice how the other team's complaining about their destroyers. Bad DDs in a DD game. Exactly. Yeah, if you want to win games, be the DD so you can control the battlefield as well as learn how to play it correctly so your team has the advantage. I've noticed the majority of the time, 99% of the time, when all the DDs are dead, most of the time that's where the game sways to, is the one that has all the destroyers left. Team without DDs seems to lose most of the time. Alright, we're going to go ahead and keep the Slav at bay, continuously firing. Ooh, we took some damage, but notice another good thing about the Smaland, we have heals. You notice I have that gray bar in the health of my ship. It gives me the ability to come back and forgive mistakes, and I have 3 of them. If you want to build a superintendent, you can have more. Something else that the World Warships channel talks about when playing a destroyer. I definitely recommend you watch that video. I think it sums up everything. That is just common sense, but most people need a reminder about what to do. Slava goes down. We're now going to drive towards the Minnesota and Musashi, which are just tier 9s. They don't really, I mean, they're still battleships, but I mean, tier 9 versus tier 10, almost not fair. While I sip a little bit of my apple cider vinegar right here. Pretty awesome. I put it in a little sparkling water to make it taste better, but anyways, let's talk about the Musashi, Minnesota. So what I'm doing right now is being patient. I'm continuously spotting for free. Notice I don't have to shoot or do anything stupid right now to spot these 2 battleships that are actually, menacing my team, which I only have 5. I mean, we kind of know how this game's already going to end right now. I mean, look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers. They have 1. Notice where the score and where the game's going. Again, what did I say? Whoever controls the DDs, has the DDs, controls the game because you do pretty much everything. One role I'm showing you right now is torpedoing and spotting. You are basically becoming a menace to a battleship or cruisers that they have to throw out all their plans that they want to do, and now they're basically having to deal with you. So I'm not shooting right now because I want more of a full broadside shot because the torpedoes, I want all of them to hit to maximize damage. Again, the torpedoes for a Smaland right here aren't the biggest wallop. They still pack somewhat of a hit and causes flooding. So that's still a little nasty bite, but it's still a bite nonetheless. Let's see here. So we're going to, again, maintain patience. We're going to, again, check where are his guns aiming at. I know the Musashi doesn't have that great a secondaries. Look, his guns are facing away, so you know what? It's time to go on and take some free damage for us. Notice the 1.1 second reload. We're going to put a lot of DPM down range, and he's going to start moving forward, but it's too late. The torpedoes are about to hit. Then we get 1, 2, only 2 with a flooding and a fire, and that's how you're going to get majority of the damage. We're at 186,000 damage, ladies and gentlemen, and we are just going to continue racking up the kills and the damage here, just trying to get as much as we can. As you notice, I'm out of his secondary range. All a good thing to know about. Oh, actually, his secondaries are firing, so he probably is got some kind of a build there. But they're not going to hit us that or do much to us. We're going to go ahead and help the Minnesota action right now. Going to continuously fire and start more fires on him. Look at that. We got Wither and High Caliber. Keep on firing, and see if we can take him out of the game. He is out of the game. There he goes down, and now our last victim is the Musashi. Musashi, we're going to continuously fire right there as much as we can and bag some free nice damage right there. His guns are not even looking at us. Secondary range, we're out of it. I don't think he built for it, so we're going to keep firing for fun. Again, let's recap. What do destroyers do? They go first, spot for the rest of the team, because your concealment is so low that you are not detected, but you can detect others. You're going to go ahead and cap when required, though. You don't just go in and run to a cap to your death, as you saw another destroyer did earlier. You start another fire there. And you're going to cap, also spot again and use torpedoes for, if you have them, for more damage downrange, but you're also going to provide, you know, some of these destroyers have good AA, so it's good to provide. Boom! Splash 1 for us to kill, 226,000 damage, RIP back to Porty. Going back to the rules here, also, we, again, provide AA. We also provide a gunboat action, which is we put out a lot of DPM. We have one of the best reloads in the game. And we also provide depth charging against submarines nowadays because those are the worst things ever, but we are providing a service of some kind. We pretty much do almost every single thing you can think of that a ship could do in this game. But anyways, 226,000 damage, and we are second in the team, did our best, did our role, and you notice the DDs are the ones at the top there because they do all the work. I'm biased on that, but I like destroyers. Let me know what you think below. Thanks again for all those support of the channel. Like, subscribe, bell below. Until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Cheers.